5 a.m. The alarm screams. You drag yourself out of bed, exhausted, forcing yourself to join the so-called elite who swear by early mornings. But what if everything you've been told about morning routines is wrong? What if waking up at 5 a.m. isn't the key to success? But the reason you're failing? Welcome to Clift, where those ready to rise above come to elevate their wealth, success, and mindset. Today we're exposing the 5 a.m. club myth and revealing what actually works, according to science. You're about to discover your true peak productivity hours and how to build a routine that fits your biology, not someone else's Instagram fantasy. 1. The problem with one-size-fits-all. Here's what happened. A few CEOs and entrepreneurs started sharing their 5 a.m. routines, and suddenly the entire internet decided that this was the universal secret to success. Wake up early, crush your goals, dominate the day. But here's what they conveniently left out. Those people are what scientists call lions or early chronotypes, and they represent only 15 to 20% of the population. That means 80% of people are forcing themselves into a schedule that goes against their genetic wiring. It's like trying to run software designed for a Mac on a Windows computer. It's not going to work properly. Millions of people set their alarms for 5 a.m., drag themselves out of bed, and sit there like zombies wondering why they can't focus. The problem isn't willpower or discipline. The problem is that they're fighting their own biology. 2. The science of chronotypes. So let's talk about the science. Your chronotype is your genetic predisposition for when you naturally feel alert and when you feel sleepy. It's controlled by your circadian rhythm. And here's the important part. It's largely hardwired into your DNA. Sleep scientist Dr. Michael Breus identified 4 main chronotypes, naming them after animals based on their sleep patterns. The lion. These are the true early risers, making up 15 to 20% of the population. Lions wake up naturally around 5 or 6 a.m., hit their peak productivity between 8 a.m. and noon, and start winding down by early evening. These are the people the 5 a.m. club was actually designed for. The bear. This is the largest group at roughly 50% of the population. Bears follow the sun's cycle. They wake up around 7 a.m., hit peak productivity between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., and naturally wind down when it gets dark. The traditional 9-to-5 schedule actually works well for bears. The wolf. Another 15 to 20%. Wolves are natural night owls who struggle with early mornings. They hit their stride around noon and reach peak productivity between 5 p.m. and midnight. Wolves are often highly creative and do their best work when everyone else is sleeping. The dolphin. About 10% of people. Dolphins are light sleepers, often dealing with anxiety or insomnia. They have irregular sleep patterns and experience random bursts of productivity, often peaking between 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. They're typically highly intelligent but struggle with consistent sleep. And here's the critical point. You cannot fundamentally change your chronotype. You can shift it slightly, maybe 30 minutes to an hour with extreme effort, but trying to turn a wolf into a lion is biologically impossible. It's like trying to change your eye color through willpower. 3. Finding your peak hours. So how do you figure out your chronotype? Here are 3 proven methods. Method 1. The weekend test. For 2 weeks, sleep without an alarm on weekends. Pay attention to when you naturally wake up and when you feel most alert during the day. Your body will show you its preferred schedule when it's not being forced. Method 2. The energy tracking journal. For 1 full week, rate your energy level every 2 hours on a scale of 1 to 10. Track when you feel foggy versus when you feel sharp. Look for consistent patterns. When do you naturally feel most focused and capable? Method 3. Take the official assessment. Search for Breus Chronotype Quiz or Power of When Quiz online. It's a 10-minute assessment that gives you detailed results about your chronotype and optimal schedule. Once you identify your chronotype, you can map your entire day around your natural energy peaks. Lions should tackle deep work early. Wolves should protect their evening hours. Bears should ride the midday productivity wave. Dolphins should work in focused sprints during their alert windows. The goal is simple. Match your most important tasks to your highest energy periods. Stop scheduling creative work during your biological low points. Stop wasting your peak hours on mindless tasks. 4. 3 personalized morning routines. Let's get practical. Here are 3 completely different morning routines, each designed for a specific chronotype. For lions, the early bird routine, 5:30 a.m., wake up naturally, feeling refreshed. 5:45 a.m., light exercise or a morning walk to activate your body. 6:30 a.m., dive into your deepest work. This is your golden window when your brain is sharpest. 8 a.m., break for breakfast and handle communication. Your superpower? You knock out your most challenging tasks before most people even wake up. The world is quiet, there are no distractions, and your cognitive function is at its absolute peak. For bears, the balanced routine, 7 a.m. Wake up with some flexibility, no pressure. 7:30 a.m. Ease into the day with a light routine and coffee. 9 a.m. Start with warm-up tasks like emails and planning. 10 a.m. Begin deep work. This is when your productivity engine turns on. Your superpower? You're aligned with traditional schedules, which means you can collaborate easily with others while still working at your peak. For wolves, the late starter routine, 8 a.m. Wake up and give yourself buffer time. No guilt. 8:30 a.m. Gentle morning with no pressure to be on immediately. 9:30 a.m. Handle light administrative tasks and emails. 11 a.m. Gradually ramp into deeper work as your brain comes online. Evening. This is when you do your absolute best work. Your superpower? When everyone else hits their afternoon slump, you're just getting started. Your peak creative hours happen when the world is quiet. Notice something crucial? These routines are completely different. And that's exactly the point. There is no universal best morning routine. There's only the routine that works for your biology. 5. The Optimization Toolkit. Ready to optimize your natural rhythm? Here are the tools and strategies that actually work. Tracking apps. Rise Sleep tracks your sleep debt and shows you your optimal wake windows. Toggle Track reveals when you're actually being productive throughout the day. These tools give you data instead of guesswork. Light exposure. Get natural sunlight within the first hour of waking, regardless of what time you wake up. Light exposure is the most powerful tool for regulating your circadian rhythm. It signals to your brain that it's time to be alert. Consistency matters. Going to bed at the same time every night is more important than going to bed early. Your body craves rhythm and predictability. Protect your peak. Block your calendar during your golden hours. Treat this time like an important meeting. Don't let anyone schedule you for shallow work during your biological prime time. Energy matching. Match task difficulty to your energy level. Creative problem solving during your peaks. Administrative work during your valleys. Simple emails during your lowest energy. Strategic thinking during your highest. The golden rule: never schedule creative or strategic work during your energy valleys. Never waste your cognitive peaks on emails and meetings. This single principle will transform your productivity. Here's what you need to understand. The 5 a.m. club works for lions. If you're a natural early riser, that's fantastic. But if you've been beating yourself up because you're not a morning person, here's your permission slip. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're not lacking discipline. You're simply fighting against millions of years of evolution. Your chronotype is genetic. It's not a character flaw. The real secret to productivity isn't waking up at 5 a.m. It's figuring out when your brain works best, and then building your life around that reality instead of fighting against it. Stop trying to squeeze yourself into someone else's schedule. Stop letting productivity influencers make you feel guilty for your biology. And stop wasting your energy trying to become someone you're genetically not designed to be. Identify your chronotype. Honor your peak hours. Build a routine that fits your body's natural rhythm. That's how you actually become productive. If this video changed how you think about morning routines, hit that like button. And subscribe for more science-backed productivity content that actually works in the real world. If you're not a morning person, stop trying to be one. Here's why. 80% of people aren't early chronotypes. That means the 5 a.m. club is scientifically wrong for most of you. You might be a wolf, a bear, or a dolphin. And forcing yourself awake at 5 a.m., that's literally fighting your DNA. Stop chasing someone else's schedule. Find your peak hours. Build your routine. Work with your biology, not against it.